Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglas Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. You know I love you, pray for you, praise God for you. And I praise God that God is able. That's what our boy Kirk Franklin throws down with. He's able. And that's the word I want to leave all of you with today. Number one, God is able to keep you from falling. That's what the Bible says. God is able to keep you from falling and present you faultless before God's majesty with exceeding great joy. Here's the good news. God is able to keep you, to hold you together when everything is falling apart. God is able to keep you from falling. It's almost like a cat anointing, where if you push a cat off of some high level, that cat somehow lands on its feet. And someone is listening right now. You've been pushed around, knocked around, but God is able to make sure you land on your feet. But not just that, God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above anything we can ask or imagine. Listen, God is so good that every now and then God will bless you with what you never asked for. God will bless you with what you never thought about, because God is able. And then finally, the Bible lets us know that God is able to give you so much grace that you can abound in every good work, because you have everything you need to get done what needs to get done to make a difference in this world that has turned its back on God and goodness. And so that's the good news right there. God is able to keep you from falling. God is able to blow your mind, surprising you, doing beyond.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 13 minutes after the hour, y'all, front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Tuesday, July 29th. Here's what's going on in the news. A horrific scene played out in a busy Manhattan office tower yesterday that left 5 people dead, including an off-duty officer. Police say 27-year-old Shane Tamura from Las Vegas walked into the Park Avenue building and opened fire. The building houses major tenants, including the NFL. Witnesses say he was carrying a high-powered rifle. One woman saw the whole thing unfold.
We heard the shots, and I looked up and I saw the first wall of the first floor shatter, and I realized, oh my God, this is a shootout. By the time he got to us, he said, "Help, help, I've been shot." And I turned to my left and looked at him and saw he had a wound in his back.
NYPD confirmed the shooter was neutralized, but several sources say he died by suicide. Meanwhile, a night out in Reno turned violent when a shooter opened fire outside the Grand Sierra Resort and Casino yesterday. 3 people were killed and 2 more were injured at the valet area. Chief Chris Crawford explains what happened.
The suspect produced a handgun and pointed it at a group of victims. The suspect's firearm malfunctioned. However, he was able to make it operable.
The suspect was taken down after exchanging gunfire with police and is now in critical condition. So far, there's no word on a motive. In other news, talk about an ironic, hypocritical twist. The Texas lawmaker who helped push the state's abortion ban is now accused of paying for abortions during an affair. Representative Giovanni Capriglione admits to a long-term relationship with his former mistress, but denies her claim that abortion was part of their falling out. He insists he's still firmly pro-life, just not, it seems, pro-family, at least when it comes to his own. For info on these stories and more, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? There's really only one thing to talk about in sports right about now. The homie Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, announced that he was in a big battle with bladder cancer, but now he is cancer-free.
Yeah.
Get checked out, because it could have been a whole nother gathering if I had. I'm thankful. It's been a tremendous journey. It's been tough. I think I dropped 25 pounds. I was like a Atlanta Falcon Prime at one point, dealing with the catheter, dealing with all the stuff that I had to deal with. And right now I'm still dealing with going to the bathroom. Like, it's a whole life change. Like, I can't, and I'm going to be transparent, I can't pee like I used to pee. It's totally different.
Yeah, man. This goes back to the type of brother this guy is, the type of man he is.
Yeah.
Using this story as his testimony as inspiration to others.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's like, I'm going to continue to coach. They removed his bladder.
Wow.
He's going to continue to coach. He's going to have the catheter. He's going to have to wear a diaper pretty much.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And he's like, look, let's face this thing head on. It is what it is. So I love it, man. So thank God that he's cancer free. And we're going to continue to share some more of his audio the rest of the morning. So that's my quick sports report right there. Good morning, Brat.
Good morning, Rock T. Well, Sterling K. Brown is all about that melanin. And I got the details up next in the Hot Spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Hot Spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot. You can catch me at the Hot Spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour, time for the Hot Spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, the Emmy Award-winning actor Sterling K. Brown, who you know from movies like Black Panther and American Fiction, says he just isn't choosing roles, he's choosing representation. While promoting his new series, Washington Black, which is now streaming on Hulu, he and his co-executive producer opened up about why he intentionally chooses darker-skinned black women as his love interest in his projects. Here's what he said.
I'm aware of the sort of Eurocentric standards of beauty that tend to predominate media. Light skin oftentimes is seen as more beautiful than dark skin, etc. Right? Brown don't discriminate, to be perfectly honest. I understand the power of representation and how often black women feel unseen by black men. Right, in particular. And there's so many sisters that are waiting for brothers to be like, hey, man, I'm here for you, whatnot. And brothers sometimes don't tend to see them. I want them to know that SKB sees them.
Love that. Let's go.
I love that, too. That is so awesome. His new series, Washington Black, is based on a fictional 2018 novel of the same name. It is now streaming on Hulu. All right, y'all, moving on. Our girl Glorilla is cashing in and selling T-shirts with her mugshot printed on them. Yes, indeed. T-shirts can be purchased from her official store for $40 a pop. Plus, she had them go at her Glow Bash concert this past Friday night in her hometown of Memphis. She was selling the shirts alongside her normal merch. Glorilla was arrested last week in Georgia Tuesday for possession of marijuana over 1 ounce, which cops found in her house after they arrived when robbers broke into her home and they were doing an investigation. She was released on bond the same day for $22,260. Her house got invaded and she was the only one that got arrested, and she wasn't even there.
That's crazy.
Well, how much weed can you have?
I guess you got to have less than 1 ounce, but ain't
That's a waste of an arrest.
People who smoke don't got that.
Because who is that hurting? Who is that really hurting? You got an ounce of weed in your house.
Yeah.
Why don't you find the robbers and do what y'all came here to do?
People carjacking folks and shooting up places and all that.
Lord forbid
But I'm going to
she
get
had
that
a gun or
T-shirt.
anything. Yeah, that
It's
T-shirt
cute.
is super duper cute, ain't it?
Yes,
So
it's
congratulations to Glorilla. We glad she out. I mean, girl, I guess you got to get a safe or something and lock it in there so they can't get in there. You can't just leave it out because it do be loud. But you don't think somebody going to break in your house?
But it's still in their house. It's in your house. Anything in my house that ain't a dead body
I feel
ain't
like
your
it's
business.
mine.
Yeah.
Right.
So what does an ounce look like? Is it
Oh,
a
yeah.
ball?
It's not a ball. Don't worry.
Brad, take him out
Oh,
to the
that's
car and
an
show him.
Oh, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Allegedly.
If I get pulled over, I'm getting you.
Okay.
All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the Hot Spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. And you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Why don't y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKEY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 12 minutes before the top of the hour. Alfredas, what you got?
Hey, Ricky, boneless or bone-in, flats or drumsticks, buffalo or barbecue sauce, there is really no wrong way to enjoy a chicken wing. So the favorite finger food is having its moment today because it's National Chicken Wing Day. And a lot of restaurants are celebrating the wings. So from American Deli, Applebee's, Buffalo Wild Wings, Zaxby's, Hooters, and even DoorDash, even 7-Eleven, the deals are out there today. But the question is, how do y'all order your wings and what's the best flavor? Ricky, how do you order it? What's your
I
favorite?
need the drum, the little drum.
The flats.
The flats mixed with the
Drums.
With the drums.
The drumettes.
Yeah, drumettes.
I like all flats.
I like all flats cooked hard, buffalo hot.
Now you gotta be
Sprinkle
careful with that
lemon
cooked
pepper.
hard at American Deli. Be careful with that cooked hard because they'll come crunchy and dry.
Oh wow!
You gotta go to the right American Deli. You gotta go to one who and look on the score, on the health food
don't
score.
tell
If
them
it
to go too hard.
got to be like 70, between 70 and 80.
That's crunchy and burnt.
That's a
And it got to be at least one crackhead hanging out in front of it. You got to go to the ghetto American Deli.
It gotta be.
I like honey hot at American
There
Deli.
you go.
And
I've never been there.
And I love Hooters. Hooters, the original, maybe a little bit spicy, but with the crust on them, they so good.
Brad,
You
that
know
hot
wings
honey-
I like?
What?
I like Publix.
Now,
Them
Publix do got
Mardi
them
Gras
Mardi Gras
wings, baby. Them Mardi Gras
Them
wings
Mardi
are the
Gras
bomb.
do
Mardi
be
Gras wings
good.
go hard, yeah.
They do
Yeah.
be good.
And Jack's, well, no, they don't have wings. They just have chicken wings. But, yeah. Yeah, now Hooters ain't what it used to be. I mean, the food is the same. It's great. But the chicks that work there, they ain't the same.
Oh,
We
but
talking
we were
about
talking
chicken
about
wings.
chicken wings,
Cause I
not
made
chicks.
them girls. They got be. I done said that I made that girl. She had to count all my wings.
Ricky.
So anybody run any specials today?
Oh yeah, everybody has them. DoorDash has them. Buffalo Wild. You can even go to 7-Eleven and get like specials, like buy one get one free at some places.
Okay, wait. They sell wings at 7-Eleven?
Yeah, they sell them.
Everybody sell wings.
7-Eleven has a buy one get one on 5 or 8 piece wing order at locations across the country.
Wow.
Buffalo Wild Wings 75 cents per wing. Applebee's buy one get one. You got to say wing day 25 to do that. Hooters buy 10 get 10 free. Even Popeyes. Let's see, buy a 6-piece wing order, get another 6-piece order. Applebee's buy one order of wings, get another one free. Yeah, they all Wingstop has them. Get 5 free wings with qualifying wing purchase. A lot of them. A lot of people that sell wings today, they know it's National Chicken Wing Day.
I know
Why
one
just
thing.
cook them your damn self?
Okay.
Right. That's a good idea.
Do they got them in the stove 10 for 10?
You know that?
Right.
Where you can cook them yourself?
They should.
I just bought me a little deep fryer, boy. I be dropping some chicken now, boy.
Yes.
Really?
With the little net thing in it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The little thing that like just like the French fries
Yes.
at McDonald's.
I love it.
Yes, sir.
But does it taste the same?
It tastes better at home.
Yeah, because the grease
Yeah.
be cleaner.
Really?
It's clean and it's fresh out the grease.
Do
Yes,
Church's Chicken sell wings?
I don't know.
That wing could be
I
the-
hadn't been since 1982.
Why you stop going to church?
It's the churches in Decatur that's popping.
I bet it is. Because when my granddad's sister died, and they gave us church chicken at the repast, and the lady had a missing finger back then. They wasn't wearing rubber gloves.
Okay, what?
And that lady, that nub touched the top of my chicken, and I have not had church chicken.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. We all heard and should know by now, y'all, that Deion Sanders, y'all, NFL Hall of Famer and Colorado Buffalo's head coach Deion Sanders just revealed, y'all, that he underwent bladder cancer surgery, and he's cancer-free right now, y'all. Now, they're saying the legend, honey, he quietly underwent the emergency surgery earlier this summer after doctors discovered, y'all, that there was cancer in his bladder. What my people are talking about, they're saying, you know, that behind every man, there is definitely a good woman, y'all. It's been reported, y'all, that, honey, he didn't undergo surgery by himself. They're saying he had a beautiful woman by his side by the name of actress and entrepreneur Miss Karlous Tran, y'all. We all know Karlous Tran. Now, they're saying baby Karlous stood by her man's side during all this ordeal, honey. Here's what she had to say.
We are at the hospital because we are dealing with bladder cancer. And he is having his bladder removed, and they will create a new bladder.
Wow.
Yes, honey. Karlous was by his side, Ricky. She stood there. She loved it.
Is that his girl?
Yes. They're saying that.
Did they announce that? Or are they just
yes,
friends?
no. And we talked about it. I talked about it before, too, because, you know, when people were rumors saying, oh, Deion is probably dating Roxy, you know, but Roxy's like, no, because Karlous is her good friend, and she and Deion were allegedly dating. And there it is, honey. She was there, they said, every minute by his side. every single minute, honey.
Hey, pull her.
You know what? He keeps a bad woman, don't he?
He sure does, honey. He gets them. They
What
all
you
look
supposed to do?
Yes, honey. So Karrueche is up, and they were talking. Dion was on the other day. They were showing him on the news saying he had to write his will, and some people are saying that he may leave Karrueche his whole fortune.
Boy, he got kids.
He gonna do that.
That's not gonna happen.
Well, he might leave the kids something, but Karrueche is by this man's side. She stood by. She went through a lot.
Yeah, so
she
with the
went through.
kids. He ain't finna leave her his whole fortune.
Well, you never know.
He
honey.
love them kids too much. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah, he loved the kids definitely though, but honey, he definitely allegedly is loving
That
Karrueche.
man
honey.
is not in the. That man is wise.
Yeah.
We get a lot of our wisdom from him. And that's one thing, he ain't gonna do that now.
Well, we hope if anything was happening, he would leave us up because she stood by his side. None of those other women was by his side.
He might leave you some. He crazy about you,
Yeah,
girl.
and I love Dion dearly too. So, and I'm definitely gonna reach out to him, honey, ASAP. But it's a good thing, though. But I mean, it's good. Karrueche was there. It was good to have somebody by his side, honey. She was there, honey, to wipe the tears she cried during that interview, honey, and everything. And she's a good woman.
And
So
that song said, last night, me and my woman, we cried together.
Cried
Said
together, honey.
we cried. We cried together.
My Lord. Yes,
and then we made love.
Yes, Lord. Yes, it is.
Wrong with
Yes, honey.
Brat, you remember with that OJ? Yes. Said we cried.
Okay, that's enough crying. Moving on. In other celebrity news, speaking of crying, baby, they said she cried when she received this ring, honey. It's been reported, y'all, that, honey, Meg Thee Stallion's man, Mr. Klay Thompson, presented her with a $5 million diamond ring, y'all. And they said it's a flawless diamond.
That engagement?
Yes, honey. They said they called it an engagement ring, honey.
Didn't I tell you that they was going to make it?
Yep, and they said they've been together for over a year, but we didn't know about it.
They didn't tell people.
They didn't tell
that.
people, honey.
Yes.
They said it's been over a year, honey. So, honey, if they get married, congratulations to them. Because you just don't see couples like that together anymore. You don't see black men marrying women and giving those kind of rings like that, honey, no more. I mean,
gonna make it last forever.
You sure should, honey. Yes, but they are definitely, honey, a couple. And they're saying she definitely was presented with that ring. They're saying, y'all, that it may be a nice, they may get married sometime next year. They're saying it may be a hot girl summer wedding for Miss Meg Thee Stallion, So congratulations to her, because they look like to be the perfect couple. They're both rich, honey. They both have brains. They said she's beautiful.
He gonna treat her just right. He kind of got that whole Russell Wilson, nice guy. They say nice guys finish last, but there are some nice guys that finish first.
Yeah.
Right. She had to kiss some frogs, but she's all right now.
Yeah, she sure is, honey. They're dubbing them as...
she kissed some frogs.
Yeah,
we all have to do it.
Yeah, honey. Yeah, a lot of y'all women have to kiss some frogs and then some other things. But anyway, they're saying they're dubbing them as Meg and Cleonce.
Yeah, that's nice.
Their name, Meg and Cleonce, y'all. So they're saying that they're shipping a summer 2026 wedding that's going to probably be on the beach. They're saying, that Meg's going to walk down the aisle to a live flute remix of Savage. And, people said, hey, it's going to be a good thing. So congratulations to them, honey. I mean, I'm glad they're together.
Yeah, good. You said they weren't going to make it.
Well, Shaq said that. I just repeating him. He said,
yeah, you didn't think they was going to make it either.
Yeah, Gary.
You sat up in
some
here.
Horrible things to say. I told you. I told you they was happy.
Yeah. Yeah, they are happy. Congratulations, Meg. I just
so happy.
I'm glad. I'm so happy for her.
Yeah, I just said it because just African American men don't do it well in this season. So, but if he's doing well,
that's not true.
Girl, yes, it's true. Hell, black women gotta wait 10 damn years before they get married, and y'all counterparts get married in a week or a month. So yeah,
counterparts. Like we all work together.
Okay. All right, the color today. This is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Pearl River. On the high end, you say Pearl River, and on the low end, just say Off-White. That's your color for today.
Pearl River. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up call. Get at me, 866-9RICKEY. Hit me up. Let's go.
Here we go. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Because he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Want to know what you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
This is Janice. I'm calling from Marion, South Carolina. I want to shout out a happy birthday to my daughter, J-Live. Thank you. Love you. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hello, this is Tammy Town from Houston, Texas, and I just want to say good morning to all of my right, Houston. This is Celeste calling from Charlotte. I want to wake up everybody in Charlotte. My daughter Madeline, my sister Sheena, and my cousin Miracle. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, St. Louis. You know who it is, MC Larry Moody. Wake up, Rickey Smiley and the morning crew. Wake up, wake up.
Lock in, what's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Come on, Huntsville, wake up. Chattanooga, wake up. In Shreveport, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. When you at Jackson, wake up. Savannah, wake up. In Charleston, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Welcome, Rickey.
All right, Beyonce, what you got coming up next?
Coming up, it's back to school time, and we have ways that you can save on your back to school digital devices. Plus, the FBI put out a warning that you need to know about. All that and more in Techie Tuesday. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is time. It is time for Techie Tuesday. What up, Beyonce?
Hey, good morning. Okay, so the FBI put out this warning. Now, if you're traveling, you're going to the airport, you might be going to Starbucks and using the cafe. I am guilty of this. My battery will be, Taylor knows, I'll need to plug my phone in somewhere. So I will plug into whatever charger or whatever iPhone power port they have at the airport. Well, this is not good. FBI agents are saying hackers can now access the data that's on your phone based off those chargers. Now, here's what you need to look out for. Every charger is not going to be a place. Now, all you need to do is watch this. So have you ever plugged your phone into your laptop and it says, trust this computer, and you have to put yes or no?
Yeah.
That's how you tell if your phone is being plugged into an actual laptop that can steal your information, or if it doesn't say anything, then it's just a genuine power charger that you can trust. So that should ease your mind just a little bit. But the FBI just wants to make sure you're cautious, and also make sure the older people in your life, you know, who don't know any better, who might just tap yes, no better as well. All right. So quick update on that. Now,
get you the damn batteries. The magnet batteries are the best.
Which ones?
The magnet batteries.
Which one is that?
They stick to the right here.
Like a portable charger?
Yeah, but it's a magnet and it sticks to the back of an iPhone.
I didn't
even. And it would charge it all the way up, and you can continue. You can continue your phone conversation.
Yep, or just have a portable charger charged up and ready instead of plugging into some public.
That is cute.
Yeah, you like $70, but they worth every dime.
I'm gonna get that because you are the king of Amazon finds.
Yes. Okay.
You really need you need an Amazon endorsement or something, because if you go and check out Ricky's house, he has every gadget on a shelf and like multiple. So when you leave, he's gonna load you up with gadgets, cleaning devices, Zevos, and all that stuff. So.
Gave everybody a Swiffer jet.
And something that you need to also have on your phone or your laptop is a VPN. It's a virtual private network. There's a free one. Engadget actually voted Proton VPN the best one that you can use. It's absolutely free. All you do is go to your app store, download Proton VPN, and it'll help you protect all of your services. Now, everyone has hit me in my DM talking about, should I buy iPhone now? Is now the time? When are they going to be releasing the iPhone? Well, historically, just so you're aware, usually they make the announcement the first Tuesday after Labor Day. So we're getting close. You're going to start seeing phone deals. So if you can wait it out, definitely wait it out. And if you're getting ready for back to school, Amazon has a huge Apple deal right now going on for most of their products. So you can get an Apple MacBook Air for around $7.99, AirPod 4s for $99, which is a phenomenal deal. You can get iPads for the low, and also even an Apple 10 watch on sale for $2.99, so that is great. And last but not least, if you don't have one of these, let me just tell you how this has saved me so much money this summer. If you do not have a smart home thermostat, it is amazing. I
love mine.
Is it not the best thing ever?
And then it can tell when you're not at home and turn all the air off.
It turns it all off, and it saves you so much money. They're saying that you can save an average of 15 to even 30% off your electric bill. And you're like, I don't want to pay all that money. But depending upon what state you go in, you may even be able to get your energy company to either give you a discounted one, or you can get a free one.
I think it's called the Nest.
I have the Nest.
Yeah.
I love the Nest.
Every time you walk past it light up.
Yes, it is so good.
Let you know what it light up and let you know what the temperature in the room is when you walk close to it.
Mm-hmm.
But let me say something. Now, Apple has taken over the Beat by Dre, so the quality of the Beat by Dre has went down.
For the headphones.
For the headphones.
Mm-hmm.
So what the guy recommended me that I really like is the Shokz, SHOKZ. earbuds. Them things loud, and they be hidden, and you can't even hear. You can hear everything on the plane, and they hidden. They don't even go all the way in your ear. They just hang over your ear, and you can hear everything. It's almost like having the metal glasses, but they sound so good.
Wow.
You are the king of gadgets.
Oh, yeah. It's a Shokz, SHOKZ. And they sell them at Best Buy. If you like beats and you like to work out and you want a good sound, these are the best.
I'm going to try those out. And we'll talk about them next week. I'm going to go get me some because I need some today.
Yeah. I gave my Beat by Dre's away because since Apple owned it, they want you to buy theirs.
Yeah.
So they're not putting the quality into the Beat by Dre.
Right.
So the quality of them has definitely dropped because I'm like, why is the volume so low or whatever? So I gave them to my nephew. He was happy. He didn't
So
give
they
a
stay
damn.
charged good. You like them a lot?
Yeah, I like these right here. These are hidden.
Shokz.
Yeah.
All right. Well, make sure you check those out. We'll post those on our Instagram at Rickey Smiley Morning Show. And, of course, you can always follow me for all those details and more at Beyonce ATL. And that is your Techie Tuesday.
Let's know what's going on. Where you at, man?
Hold on a second, Rick. The doctor's just leaving out. Hold on. Yes, sir. Yeah, Okay, you're going to come back in an hour? Okay.
What's that beeping noise?
Right, thank you. Yeah, hold on a second, Rick. I'm in the hospital.
What's that beeping noise?
That's my, they got me hooked up to the machine. I'm in the hospital right now. I tried to text you last night.
What's wrong, man?
They had to put me in the hospital, so they got me on VI drip.
You not coming to work?
Nah, sorry, I'm in the hospital. I can't come to work if I'm in the hospital.
What happened, What happened?
What hospital you in?
I'm at Grady. I had
what floor?
I'm on the 9th floor. I had ordered some more. I was trying to lose weight, because I'm trying to get in shape, and I tried to get. And my sister had told me about the weight loss thing that you can get on Amazon. She said it's called Super Extreme Triple X weight loss pills, and I took it.
I ain't never
It's
heard
called
of that.
Super Extreme weight. Yeah, you gotta be a special member to get them. You can't just get them for everybody.
Super Extreme.
Extreme. STREME. Shout Super Extreme weight loss pills, and you wash it down. You supposed to take like 2 pills an hour, but I took like 10 because I really wanted to lose weight fast. And I washed them down with like 6 Diet Coke.
Oh man.
And I took them yesterday morning, and I lost 46 pounds.
In one day? You look like a
crackhead. In like 8 hours, I lost 46 pounds. They really work good though, but I can't wear none of my clothes. That's why I ain't come to work. I can't.
So you ain't come to work because you can't wear none of your clothes because you lost too much weight.
Yeah, I went from a 36 in the waist to an 18.
It's like children's wear.
Well, you look like.
Yeah, they say I look like Tommy Davidson on crack. But listen,
you look like Rickey Smiley from the '90s on Comic View.
Yeah, that's who they said I look like. They thought I was him. They said, "But all you need is some big glasses on. You look like Lil Daryl."
So you gotta eat. You gotta eat. You want me to order you some food?
Yeah, well, they bring my girl bringing me some Popeyes. Because it's chicken wing day. I don't know if you knew that or not. But they bringing me some Popeyes about 10 o'clock.
What you like out of Popeyes, Bledsoe?
3-piece spicy. 3-piece spicy with an extra biscuit and some red beans and rice. Look, can somebody please, can you ask the listeners please put some money in my cash app?
For what?
Because I'm in the hospital now. What people do when they're in the hospital, they get money in their cash app. Can you please ask everybody to donate just like $3, please? If everybody who listening can donate like hold on.
What's your cash app?
Hold on, this thing getting on my nerve. Hold on, let me stop this. Hold on.
All right.
Hey, can you ask everybody to pick? I want to make sure they hear me right. Can y'all please just donate $3 to my cash app?
Wait, how did you stop the machine that was hooked up to you?
I just unplugged it for a minute. I want to make sure they get my cash app right. So if everybody can just donate.
Die, Bledsoe, don't do that. Plug it back up, Bledsoe.
They got to get the cash out right. It's BT Comedy, $3, please. Everybody who listening, if everybody who listening donate $3, I can get out and I can get me some new clothes, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Got to be careful what you say, though. I was talking some the other night. I didn't even know I offended some people, bro. Did the joke about the LMNOP community. I didn't know nobody was mad till I got outside. It was 3 gay dudes laying on my hood. Soon as they saw me, they went off. Say what you said. Say what you said. Well, do the joke then. Say the joke. Say what you said. Say what you said. Say it. I scratch you. I was like, oh my God. That's the only thing that scared me was this little hand. Say what you said.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday. A beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Jennifer Hudson, y'all. A lot of people saying Jennifer Hudson's career could be over with. Speculating. Now, this is what happened. Now, they're saying that Jennifer Hudson appeared on Family Feud alongside her son and her family members earlier this month. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the team battling it out against Taraji P. Henson and her family, y'all, was hoping to win some money for charity. Now, while they accomplished their goal, they say it didn't happen without a little hiccup. Now, Jennifer Hudson learned, y'all, that during the course of the show that she left some gaps, honey, in her son's music education. Her son, David Daniel Otonga Jr., embarrassed his mama publicly, y'all, by, honey, failing y'all short on a music-related question, y'all. And the question was asked by Steve Harvey. Here's how that went down.
Name the best R&B girl group of all time.
Destiny's Child.
What? Destiny's Child.
I don't got nothing.
You ain't got nothing.
I'm your mama.
I don't got nothing, Mama. I'm sorry, Mama.
Boy, he said, I ain't got nothing.
Dream girls don't count. That's like fake.
He said,
that don't count.
He said dream girls don't count. That's fake.
Isn't that something? He could not name.
Who was that again?
That was Jennifer Hudson's son publicly humiliating her on TV because he did not know a R&B girl group, honey.
How old is he?
He young.
He ain't that damn young. He about 18. He old enough to know better, honey. It don't make sense that
most girl groups was around in the 90s. Though.
Yeah,
That's true.
What girl groups is out right now besides Destiny's
He
Child?
he knows somebody, honey, and he told his mama that, well, Dream Girls wasn't real, honey. Dream Girls was Destiny's Child. So, I mean, Beyonce played, honey, in Dream Girls under the guise of Diana Ross, under the damn show. But that is, if your son Brad would do it, if your child would do it, especially and Ricky, if y'all kids, all y'all and the Rock, y'all are people have a specialty. Y'all have, if y'all kids don't know what y'all do or know some of the sort,
His
that's
mother was
really
never in a girl group.
Well, she was a singer herself, so she was around girl groups.
No,
that's a stretch.
That boy probably be watching sports.
Yeah, well, honey, well, he shouldn't have went on the show. Then you know they're gonna ask questions on that show, honey. So, I mean, he embarrassed him. I feel so bad for Jennifer Hudson, honey. That was public humiliation. God, honey, I just couldn't do it. Yeah, well, it was that. So she said, "I'm your mama," and honey, you know, and you talk about the Dream Girls wasn't real, but nevertheless, we're gonna keep our parties lifted up in prayer, and hopefully, honey, he learned out who girl groups are. All these girl groups are. What's her name? Meg Thee Stallion, them, and all them. So I mean,
ain't no group though. Ain't no
well, she's somebody young. She's a group anyway. Moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, baby, Miss Candy is speaking out, y'all, which I'm excited about. Now, Candy recently revealed, y'all, the advice, honey, that she gave Shamia, honey, more ahead, y'all, of Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17. Honey, she said, I told her something about this show, and here's what Candy had to say, honey.
And I told Shamia a few things. One, I told her she really don't need that show. If she don't want to go back, she does not have to go back, and you know it'll be just fine. You know what I mean? She can live her best life. She has a wonderful marriage and a wonderful family.
Isn't that something? But you know, I mean, the money is good and the notoriety is good. You know, I mean, she was on the show initially with Portia as a friend and stuff, and you know, now since the relationship seemed to be strained or what have you, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's something that
I don't see how they do it. I can't watch it.
Yeah,
but I mean, you got personal friends on there, and then when they hurt, you hurt. Naturally, just make my nerves back. I can't watch it.
Yeah, well, it's a good show. I love it for my external stimulation, honey, and you know, just to.
Gary, you always talking about the Housewives. Why you don't never talk about Below Deck?
Yep.
You don't watch Below Deck?
It depends.
You never seen Below Deck?
Yeah,
I think he's seen plenty of Below Deck.
Huh?
I think he's seen plenty of Below Deck.
Have you? I've seen it once. You know, and it didn't do nothing for me.
Right.
You know, so I don't care for below deck.
Oh, you like to be above it.
Ain't what I heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to be on top of the ship, honey, not below it. But anyway,
You like to be above deck?
I like above deck, not below.
You like to be on the deck, not below the deck.
Exactly. I'd rather be on the deck because, honey, below is just not my thing.
On top of the deck, not below the deck.
Yeah, on top of the deck.
On top of the deck.
Yes, honey. Yeah, I like to sail. So, yes, honey, there you have it. Anyway, my final story.
He likes to sit on the deck.
Yeah, because I get a good view.
Yeah, you do.
You know, you get to see all around you, honey. You know,
Just relax. You just sit there.
You
feel the breeze. Hey, y'all need to stop.
I like to turn around and look.
Everybody that listen on the radio, y'all just get your minds out of the gutter.
Oh, man. Because it's a show.
Get your minds out of the gutter. There's a real TV show. It's called Below Deck.
Yes, honey. Come on Sundays. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get my color. The color today, honey, is on the Haynes, honey, is Pearl River. On the Haynes, you say Pearl River, and on the lawn, just say Off-White. That's your color for today. For more tea and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com and follow me at Gary WDTEA. There you go, honey.
That's beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the tea.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show today. We got a legend in the building, man, from the streets to the symphony stage, man. This man turned trap anthems into timeless art. He's a Grammy-nominated icon, New York Times best-selling author, and still the snowman after all of these years. Ladies and gentlemen, the legend himself, Young Jeezy in the building. Hey, man, we happy to have you this morning, man. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's been
to pull up on
20 years since Thug Motivation 101 dropped. And when you look back at the release in 2005, what emotions come up? Did you ever imagine that the album would have such a long-lasting cultural impact?
Not at all, man. I was just hoping I made it to, next week and the week after that.
Right.
I made that project. That's why it's probably timeless, because I put everything I had in that album. It had to work. And, I was just trying to get through that year, 2005. You know what I mean? The first 3 years of that, it took a lot of adjusting because I didn't plan to be around or free when that was going on. You know what I'm saying?
So what you thought, just going to be dead or incarcerated?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that was the reality. That's what I was up against. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, I just wanted to be heard. I would literally not put the drives on the same flight as me when I was going to mix it, because I was like, if something happened to this plane, I just need to hear this music. You know what I'm saying?
I literally had a tear come down my eye when the first time I heard, I used to have nothing, me and Rock T. Come on. Man, when you said that thing about sleeping on your grandmama's couch, that thing was so real, man. That thing had tears in my eyes, man. I had to do one of them thug cries when you just wipe your tears and wipe on like, when one of your homies gets shot. It's a thug cry when you don't want to break down because there's a lot of chicks in there.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to cry in the car. I know the feeling.
I
know the feeling.
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
All right, hey, Jeezy, so for the 20th anniversary, you got TM 101 live.
Yes.
And you're touring with this all over the country. And not only that, you're transferring some of your classics into with an orchestra.
Yeah.
So now, how does that trap music sound in conjunction with a whole orchestra and all that?
The thing is that I didn't really, shout out to all the producers that was a part of that project. I didn't really realize that I was making music. You know what I'm saying? I just thought I was doing what I love to do. But sonically hearing it with an orchestra, it sounds like it was supposed to evolve into something like that, because sonically it's there. Like nothing's off. Even the street records. And my whole thing was to, elevate the culture. When I came out, I told them I was a corporate thug. I did that. Entrepreneur for sure. I told them I was motivating the thugs, but now it's not just the thugs, it's the doctors and the lawyers and the politicians and pediatricians and the entrepreneurs, what have you. I want to show the culture that you can evolve, because I just, because you got to look at it like this. I'm like a big brother to a lot of these young guys, just like a lot of guys were big brothers to me. So when these kids are going through what they're going through, like, that's a real thing. I know them. I've seen them. I know their dads. I know their uncles.
Right.
I know where they're from. So, you get caught in this box because, and I tell people when they come out, it's just like, okay, just know the way you come out, you don't have to, like, stay that way. Right. It's okay to evolve at your own pace. You got to give yourself permission to do so, and just understand you're going. And the craziest thing is Ice Cube told me that first. Ice Cube said you're gonna lose some people. You are. It's gonna happen. Right. And you just got to go. You got to evolve at your pace. And I think bringing an orchestra is twofold. It shows the culture, meaning that the people like myself that come from where we from and we make this music, that we can evolve and make timeless art. But also shows us as black men and women that we can dress up and celebrate life, and not the only time we putting on a suit is for a funeral or a wedding. You know what I'm saying?
Or court.
Or court, yeah. I mean, I never wore a suit
for a lot
to
of
court.
black men, that's the only time we wear suits.
Right, to court, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real.
Right.
That's why I think we get what gets lost in translation. It's like, why go in the gym and work out every day and scrimmage and do all this and get to the pros and change your whole, change the quality of life of everybody around you, to go give it all away, just by a decision that you make. It's almost like, why you even go through all that to get there? It's like, you go through all this to get in this place, and this generation is getting real money.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm like Jordan.
Rip.
I'm looking at them like LeBron. Like, damn,
Yeah.
they're getting real. They're getting a real chance. Some of these kids getting 30, 40, $50 million. Man, you put that in the bank, interest alone.
Yeah, before they even step on the court or
right.
on the field,
you know what I'm saying?
They got $40 million in the bank.
You know what I'm saying? They're just like, that's life changing. I don't know where you from, but where I'm from, I couldn't even fathom that type of money when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? So these kids are 20, 19, 20, 21, nothing against them. I just want to be the one to say, hey, look, bro, like, you ain't never got to go back if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
So, Jeezy, 20 years ago, I was a baby then, but... So,
You're lying.
You're lying.
Boy, you was 55 20 years ago.
What they say, Cap?
Look at the chin. He was in his early 50s.
I was a baby. Y'all just told us so. Yeah. But anyway, so, Jeezy, what would you say, honey, that you wanted to leave as your legacy?
I definitely want to impact 100 million lives, either way that goes. That can be, through music, books, how I live my life. And I'm not a role model at all. I just understand that I'm good with being me, and I'm cool with that. And my legacy to me is to inspire and to help evolve my culture, because I see it, you know what I'm saying? And it took me almost 40 years to get around some other black men that I could trust. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I had to work hard to build that so they could trust me. But once I got into it, I was like, damn, there's actually some good people in the world. Because where I come from, you gotta watch somebody you was in the sandbox with. And that took me working on myself though. Because I was my own, really at war with myself. And I went through some things that most people couldn't believe. But when you saw the other side, I'm just like, I gotta share this with my people. It's almost like, you just have this life of just turmoil, and then you just find God.
Right.
And you want to share that with everyone, because every morning you get up, this is you seeing life through a different lens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, Jeezy, with that being said too about the trust and whatever, who do you hang with? Do you hang with?
Yeah, I got a group of brothers, man. It's crazy. We got it's called the Summit.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 40 very solid, elite black men. We actually support and just take care of each other and pour into each other and celebrate each other. Our wins, our losses. You might, even if I'm not on the chat every day, I see what's going on with my brothers. And if I need something, I can say, hey, this is what's going on, and then people will chime in. Or if I'm going through something, somebody call me, be like, hey, bro, I'm going to pull up on you. Let's smoke a cigar and talk. Or, just being able to get outside and just have, because that's the thing, is black men, we isolate ourselves when we go through things. You know what I'm saying? I've been there, you know what I'm saying? You just want to be by yourself so you can figure it out. But when you got a great support system, people actually support you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They tell, and a lot of things that I came to realize was in my mind, because you build this story in your mind like it's just you. You'll be surprised at how many people went through the same thing you went through, just on a different level or either a different way. And when you're hearing that, it takes a lot of the anxiety and stress off, because you're like, well, damn, you went through that too? And you all right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I mean, and I love that.
All right, y'all, we have more with Young Jeezy coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, we got Young Jeezy in the building this morning, and we were talking about the generational wealth. Was there ever a time when you said that the money is good, but I got to turn this down?
Yeah, all the time. All the time. But listen, I learned that at the Emico. You know what I'm saying? I learned that at Tamco. I ain't never seen that car coming through here. I don't know what that guy looked like. I'm not going over there. You know what I mean? But I say my number one rule is integrity.
At what point did you realize that you needed to take a step back from Hollywood and, and get more focused on family and, and doing shows and just having peace? What has helped you with your journey? A lot of people need to hear that.
Yeah, I think it was definitely therapy. I think it was definitely journaling, meditating, also being, vulnerable, meaning talking to my brothers about or people that I trust about what I was going through or what I thought. So that I could just, because when you keep it all in, it just builds up, right? And then you just go out here and do some angry black man stuff, and everybody like, damn. But trusting myself, if I'm gonna be honest with you, because there's a lot of times I didn't trust me. Right. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like I had self-control when it came to, I ain't never been like an alcoholic or drug addict, but there's some things that I just couldn't help. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, when I learned to trust myself, that changed everything, because if I had to answer the question, I would say there was a time that I was living out of scarcity and survival, but, when that switched, I started living out of abundance and knowing that these are the things that matter. My kids matter, my brothers matter, my family matters. What I do for my community and my culture, that really matters to me. I'm not out here telling people this is what I'm doing, but I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? Right. I can see it. I see. I mean, a lot of people can't walk around this city the way I walk around Atlanta.
Right.
I can go do anything.
But that speaks to your character. That speaks to your integrity. That speaks to how you have lived your life and how you have evolved. And there's so many young men that need to hear this, man. Yeah. For real, for real.
And I love it too, man, because I could be doing anything in Atlanta. People be like, yo, you good, baby? Yeah, man, this, that. But it's like family. I don't get approached on no, just, I don't even feel like it's really about the music at this point.
Right.
It's really about the character of the person. You know what I'm saying? Because people come dap me up. I don't have police pull up on me at some time and look at me in the car and be like, Snow, what's up, baby? I just want to speak. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But it was a time when the police put up beside of me, boy. I'm going to take them up through there.
and you helping so many people with your book. How has your book Adversity inspired readers?
It's crazy because it's just like, I've done in stores where you sign the CDs and all that, and people buying your albums. When people pull up to buy books and you got these brothers coming in, they're like, yo, I'm gonna get one for my cousin, my nephew, and you're just like, man. And you will be surprised at, how many people want to read, how many people want to learn, and how many people want to dig in your story for it to end up being a New York Times bestseller. That says a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that I ever done it, you know what I'm saying? Because books are forever. My dad talked when I was walking out. He was like, hey, man, could you sign two of your books for my friends? When I was leaving the house coming here. But that was a proud moment for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it was just like,
absolutely.
My dad asking me to, had signed some books for some people he know. And I'm quite sure, because my dad is friendly as hell. He want to talk to everybody. I'm quite sure somebody he done ran into at the grocery store. He probably don't even know.
Right. All right, now we're going to move into the phase of the lightning round. This is a whole lot of fun right here. Just some quick questions, and you can answer it. Here we go. No one know my favorite TV show is.
Almost didn't make it. That's where them bears at. Bears, Ricky, them bears.
Yeah. It's like survival stories.
Right.
It's survival stories.
Right. Yeah. All right. The best candy, hands down.
I mean, is that candy bars in there too?
Candy bar, you mix candy.
Twix, man. Twix or Reese's Cup.
Man, come on, man.
We can go with that.
You did say Reese's.
Reese's Cup.
Oh, yeah. Reese's Cup.
Yeah. But I get a Twix every now and then. But Reese's. Yeah. All right. My biggest fear is what?
Oh, man. My biggest fear is
One
not
of them
living
damn
my
bears?
Yeah, not them bears. I know what to do with them now. But not living to my fullest potential. You know what I'm saying? I'm on. Yeah. That's big.
All right. If I was stranded on an island, I would need these 3 things.
Ooh, that's a good one. If I was stranded on the island, I need some food for sure. Need somebody to hang out with.
I need something to go pow.
Right. Yeah, there you go. Just in case.
Yeah.
And something to drink.
Oh yeah, something to drink. Yeah. I thought you were talking about some vodka or something. Yeah. They ain't gonna work.
All right, if I wasn't a rapper, I would be a what?
If I wasn't doing this, I'd quit my job and be a full-time student, man. I just want to learn.
Right.
Yeah, I love it.
And growing up, the best cartoon. All right, man. All right, people gonna get real mad about this one, man.
Yeah, I already see where you're going.
They're gonna get mad about this one. Now. If you don't say the right answer, man, you gonna get canceled.
Come on,
I got
it.
The best cartoon I watched was what? Drum roll.
Thundercats, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, big dog. Yeah,
you from the Thundercats generation?
I was Thundercat, big dog. I definitely ain't saying the Smurfs. That ain't gonna work. That's on brand.
Oh, yeah, you can't say the Smurfs.
Yeah, you showed your
That's
age.
on brand.
But I just knew you was gonna say Super Friends or Scooby Doo.
Oh no, Scooby Doo, man. No, I can't.
Yeah. We're from the Fat Albert generation. All right, man. Thank you so much for joining us, man. We love you, man. We appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. Young Jeezy in the building. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. We got the one and only Warren Ballentine is in with us this morning. Hey, Warren Ballentine, good morning, man. Happy to have you.
Ricky, always good to be with you and the family. My favorite brother of Omega Psi Phi.
Hey, man, my favorite brother of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, man. And so happy to have you, man, because every day in our country, laws are being implemented and many things are changing under the Trump administration. And thank you so much for coming on, man. You know, and ladies and gentlemen, just in case you don't know, he's a motivational speaker, activist, attorney, and you know, of course, member of Phi Beta Sigma. And I just want to start with the Supreme Court, the United States Supreme Court. They seem to be moving everything right back to state rights. Can you explain what's up with that?
You know, Ricky, I told people when Roe v. Wade was addressed in the court, a lot of people, they overturned Roe v. Wade. Supreme Court didn't overturn it. What they did was they said, hey, we're going to let the states decide their own issue as far as abortion. This is why. And the best example I can give is this is why marijuana is legal in some states and not legal in other states. It's the same way with abortion. They can have an abortion in 6 weeks or 8 weeks. Well, they're doing that literally with everything now. It opened up a Pandora's box. So right now, coming up the federal court and going into the Supreme Court, we're going to be talking about housing. We're going to be talking about voting. We're going to be talking about education. And what this court is seeming to be doing is saying, we're going to just move everything back to the states. Now, if we take everything back to the states' rights, we may go back to a time where my beloved Phi Beta Sigma brother John Lewis was talking about when we were taking tests, paying poll taxes to vote, and having to guess how many bubbles in a bar of soap in order to be able to vote in some states. So this is why it's so important that you vote on the local levels, even more than the federal level, because if the states get these states' rights back, whoever's running the state locally, they get to decide what the education is going to be, the housing is going to be, what the voting is going to be. We have to participate. I know people are tired of voting and not getting what they want, but we need to participate just to have a firewall in the balance.
One, I ain't trying to be discouraging, man, but it just ticks me off because voter turnout is so low during midterm and local state elections or whatever, and people just prioritize to do everything else except something that's important is voting.
Well, you know, Rick, the reason it's like that, to be honest with you, it's like that for two reasons. One, they took civics out of the classroom, so they don't even understand the power of their vote, really, and what it controls as far as money for their taxes and roads and schools in their community. The second reason is because everything that's in our community is geared towards entertainment. We don't have, you're putting people like me on, but we don't have a lot of shows that's really dealing with stuff like this to talk about it. And if somebody comes on, they come on there one time. That's not a weekly hit. It's not a weekly thing. You know, and Rick, I got a brand new show actually on Sirius XM on channel 141 called Common Ground. Well, we talk about all this kind of stuff because it's about educating people, because even if you don't agree with me, what we're saying is if you know the information, you can go do the right research and then make up your own mind. Vote however you want to vote, but at least vote.
Right. We are talking to attorney Warren Ballentine. Now let's switch gears and talk about Jeffrey Epstein. Some of Trump's biggest supporters, Warren, are not letting up. So I got two questions for you. Number one, is he going to be able to quench their thirst for answers about the Epstein case? And number two, how about Ghislaine taking her sex trafficking case to the Supreme Court? You know, the Supreme Court basically is Trump. Now, she says Epstein's old immunity deal should have covered her. Is she right?
Well, it shouldn't have covered her. She's not right. But the whole reason she's bringing that up is because she's trying to position herself for a pardon from Trump. Now, Trump, this is the thing about this whole Epstein case. I call this the old school 52 fake out play, because even if they release everything, it's going to be so much redacted in there. You'll never see the names. However, if you really want to find out who was part of Epstein's list, Epstein, over a 5-year period, got 4,474 deposits into one bank account, which equaled up to $1.1 billion. Wow. All they got to do is pull that bank account, and you can see the names that's been on there and not been on there. And as far as Trump, let me just, for everybody who thinks Trump is all a part of this, let me clear something up for you guys. Trump was on that plane plenty of times, but every time that he was on that plane, his ex-wife was with him. Eric was with him when Eric was a kid, and the little girl was with him when she was a baby. So he was with his family every time he was on that plane. His name is going to be in there, no doubt about it, because he was on that plane. But every time he went there, he was with his family. So this is a lot to do about. We want the names, we want to get the information out, but it's like that because MAGA made it like that before they got into power. That's why this is such a big issue now.
Hey, Warren, hold that thought. I'm gonna bring you on the other side. I got a couple more questions for you. We got a front page coming up next, but I do have. I want to ask you about Oprah Winfrey, Obama, and Beyonce, and why does he want them arrested? That's crazy as hell. So more, if you can stay with us, more Warren Ballentine up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, before we get to the front page, we're still talking to attorney Warren Ballentine today. And before we wrap, I just want to ask you, why does Trump have beef with Oprah and Beyonce?
Well, he's trying to get them arrested because they took a payment from the DNC to help Vice President Harris. However, they took a payment because by law they had to be paid in order to perform or come on stage. So this is much to do about nothing, Rick. I'm going to do a whole series on this actually later on today. Your people can follow me at WB Common Ground on TikTok. It'll be TikTok videos up, all social media platforms, and they can check out my show, WB Common Ground on SiriusXM channel 141 on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, Rick. Anything else you need, brother, I got you.
Man, thank you so much for all of the information, man. Love you, man. Appreciate you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Warren Ballentine. All right, let's get that front page in.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 27 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Tuesday, July 29th. Here's what's going on in the news. First off, a brutal heat dome is roasting the Southeast, bringing life-threatening temps to millions. So stay inside if you can. If you can't, find shade and stay hydrated.
Man, I walked out on the back porch last night. I felt like I walked into somebody's mouth.
That heat, that's hot right there.
Yeah, I felt like you ever walked into somebody's mouth.
Yes, yes.
Man, damn. And then I don't know what's going on with the AC. The house ain't cooling like it's supposed to.
Mine ain't either.
That's
I done
awful.
called the folks.
And they'll come.
They'll come and they say, is it cool? It ain't cooling.
Oh, no.
It was so hot in Birmingham over the weekend. I walked outside. Lord.
Yeah.
I started singing Negro spiritual.
Wow, please.
I felt like I was in the fields.
Man, I'm talking about 3 baths a day.
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
Get some of them dark screens to put on your window.
Some what?
Them dark screens, them shields to put on your window.
I'm going to have to put something up there.
In other more serious news, Ricky, authorities are working to find more info about what may have led Shane Tamura to open fire yesterday inside a Manhattan office building, killing 4 people before taking his own life. New York City's police commissioner explains.
The building's security camera footage shows the shooter enter the lobby, turn right, and immediately open fire on an NYPD officer. He then shoots a woman who took cover behind a pillar and proceeds through the lobby, spraying it with gunfire. According to our law enforcement partners in Las Vegas, Mr. Tamura has a documented mental health history. His motives are still under investigation, and we are working to understand why he targeted this particular location.
Police say he was carrying a note referencing the NFL, Ricky, and asking that his brain be studied. Sources say he was a former high school football standout and blamed football for struggles tied to possible CTE. And, you know, the NFL has offices on several floors of the building he targeted. An ex-Ohio cop has been sentenced to at least 15 years behind bars for killing an unarmed man. Adam Coy was found guilty of fatally shooting Andre Hill in 2020 after claiming he thought Hill had a gun. Hill was actually holding a cell phone and keys, Ricky.
Trump gonna let him out?
Yeah, well, probably.
Trump gonna definitely pardon him.
Probably. Coy is the first Columbus officer convicted of murder while on duty. The case helped spark Andrews Law, requiring officers to provide immediate medical aid. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Yep, I sure am, man. Shout out to the homie Deion Primetime Sanders, Coach Prime. He announced that he was in a big battle with bladder cancer, but now he's cancer-free. They actually removed his bladder. He will continue to coach. He will continue to inspire. Here's some of the things that he said yesterday at his press conference.
I never once through this whole journey said, God, why me? Because I would have to say, God, why being you sit me up here in front of these wonderful people? Why you give me the position of the head football coach of the prestigious university? Why you allow me to father 5 wonderful kids? Why you give me these relationships with these wonderful people? Why me, Lord? Did I have some of the things that I have? I can never say that. I can never say the other side because I'm going to have to ask that. I said, Lord, whatever it is that you're doing, let me know what it is so I could expedite the process because I know you got me. I've seen you have my back.
Come on, Prime.
I love him.
Come on, Prime.
I love him.
Yeah, I swear.
Let me tell you
Such
something.
an inspiration.
Let me tell you something, man. This brother right here, you don't want anything like this to happen to anybody, but he can handle it, and he's proven that he's going to use this as motivation to inspire so many other people.
What a wonderful message.
Come on, man.
Going through it and with this message.
Absolutely. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Let's continue to talk about it. Brat got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Anytime for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, once again, Beyonce has made history. She officially wrapped her Cowboy Carter tour over the weekend, and according to the Billboard box score, it pulled in $407.6 million across just 32 shows, making it the biggest country tour of all time.
Yes,
come on now.
ma'am.
They ain't want to let her in, but look at what she did. She done outsold every country artist tour that has ever existed. I said 407.6 million, and that was only 32 shows. Cowboy Carter follows in the footsteps of the Renaissance Tour, which made close to $600 million back in 2023 and broke records in the R&B category. So congratulations go out to Beyonce. Now, moving on, some folks are scratching their heads after Diddy seemingly posted and then quickly deleted it. A side-eye emoji on Twitter this past Friday evening. It's been a while since Diddy shared anything on social media, so fans can't quite understand why he would post such a random message then delete it right away. Now, some fans speculate that he may have been teasing new music, while others claim he was just hinting at something else. Diddy was convicted on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution during his trial back in June. He was denied bail and is awaiting his October sentencing at the Metropolitan Detention Center in New York City. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. And you can catch me on all my social media as So Brat. Coming up next, we got the White Stone with the Praise Mixdown. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.